Hello, my friends, and welcome. This is the latest update from Ukraine. Let's go to Robot and Varroa, the south part of the front lines. Ukraine continued the movement taking the ground. It was confirmed by the Institute of the War Researches. Ukrainian army penetrated the main defense lines of the Russian Federation near to Varroa and continued to move forward. So this is the gray area, as we call it. The fighting is already ongoing in Verbo village. This small area was confirmed to be liberated from the Russian soldiers. It was the part of the Russian defense line Ukraine went across it, so I expect the further movement will be more intense. Compared to the previous weeks, Russia was able to slow down the ex-Ukrainian offensive by sending the paratroop divisions to Varroa and Nuke. Those divisions are better equipped compared to the Russian mobilized soldiers or the soldiers of the Russian regular army. They also have the higher morale. That is why it's kind of hard for Ukrainian army to advance, but nevertheless, Ukrainian ex-army does it. So I'm quite optimistic about the south front lines. I do expect that Ukraine liberates Verbo village and Noa Peropa soon in a matter of weeks. Plus, recently Ukraine started the advancement towards the Kapan village. It is very important to expand the bridge, head towards Kapan and also to the east direction. If we check out the deep state military map, we may see that Ukrainian army was successful in advancing towards Kapan. So it was yesterday, and it is today, but from some of the resources we may understand that Ukrainian army advanced even more. We just need to wait for the confirmation from the deep state military map. For the last couple of days, Ukraine was quite successful in Varroa. We also have the confirmation from the drone videos. For example, this Russian BMP was cued by the Ukrainian FPV drone. The full videos like that are available on my Telegram channel. For the obvious reason, I'm unable to upload them on this platform, so please check out the video description, and there you may find the link to my Telegram channel. Subscribe for my Telegram, and you'll be constantly updated about what is happening around Ukraine. Okay, now let's go to the Russian advancement near to Makai. It was yesterday, and it is today. They want to reach Micah and occupy this village. It is happening in Don Oblast. Still, they have some of the reinforcements that they continue to use to get more ground in this area, but I expect that this counterattack from the Russian side will not be successful. I expect it to be as in Luhansk was. So what happened there today, I'll just show you. All right, we may see the classical picture for the Russian tanks. Two of the turrets are lying somewhere near to the tank bases. Also, the legendary Russian T-90 Pro reef tank is standing nearby, unable to move anymore. So you may see the difference between 1090 into 7290 stays with a turret and 172 is total K-pot. But actually, yes, T-90 is the D. Modernization of the T-72, not really a big difference here, are some other tanks. Don't know if you may see that behind my picture. So 1, 2, 3 of the tanks. Totally Russia lost 10 of the tanks for the 2 consecutive days in this specific point. Here we may see even more of the tanks. Again, 2 of the tanks lost the turrets. They're lying nearby. The Russian space program goes according to the plan again. We see the confirmation that the Russian army is not flexible. If they receive the order from the higher command, they will continue to execute it no matter what, and there is no feedback X from the army to the highest Russian army command. They do not realize of what is actually happening on the front lines, and there is absolute disaster for the Russian army. Still wonder how they hold their defense. I'll read the Russian military bloggers constantly. Yes, it's full of propaganda, but sometimes they say the true stories.